Child with questions, no one dared to let him know. The heavens moved in circles, so the old man swore. But he saw something different when he looked for more. Candles burning late inside the cathedral light. Charts and stars and numbers fill his lonely night. If Earth is not the center of it all, then what are we and who decides our fall? We're spinning in the dark, revolving round a spark. The sun is in the center, shining clear. The ancient frame, rewrite the cosmic flame. The truth is brighter, now we're here. We're turning, we're burning. Heliocentric fire. They told him, be still, don't question heaven's throne. But truth kept rising like a dawn unknown. A revolution doesn't scream aloud. It moves the world inside a silent cloud. We're spinning in the dark, revolving round a spark. The universe is wider than control. The ancient shines through reason, through the pain. The sun ignites a human soul. We're turning, we're burning. Heliocentric fire. Mountains tremble, earth splits wide. Flames are rising deep inside. A pillar breaks the ashen gray. Stealing sunlight turns to clay. Fields fall silent, rivers choke. Cities silent mountains start to glow. Continents feel distant quakes. Time itself begins to industrial rhythm, hammer on iron. Cities reach into the sky, dreamers standing bold and high, fears holding every gate. One snap of steel sealed their fate. Then a man stood on the stage, cut the chains and turned the page. When the platform held its ground, future rose without a sound. this earth beneath tired hands. Generations tied to foreign lands, born to labor, bound by decree, living lives that were never free. Winter wheat and iron skies, hope was buried where silence lies. Names were written in pages tied, property marked by candlelight. But something stirred beneath the snow, a trembling system soon to go. A whisper across the frozen plain, freedom waits beyond the chain.
A spark inside a workshop glow, tin and wire and shadows low, a needle pressed against the air, capturing whispers lost somewhere. A voice once gone in fleeting rhyme, trapped inside a silver line, vibrations carved into a thread.
Now travel through the night, from Hollis to the crowded halls, from whispered prayers to factory walls. The world begins to hear itself, emotion lifted from the shelf, music bottled life to save, every tone forever engraved, from vinyl dreams to radio waves, from wax to digital graves. It started with the fragile tone, a human voice not left alone. Echoes spinning round and round, time preserved in fragile sound. Echoes of the first sound, spinning round and round, we rewrite eternity. Every laugh and cry, never truly die, captured in machinery, play it back again. We're more than dust and bone, through sound would ever go. That goes up the first sound. Marching drums, waves crashing, distant artillery rumble, a lone trumpet calls. February wind across the strait, steel and ships arrive too late, cannons aimed at NLC, a passage carved in history. Young men stand on foreign sand, letters clutched in trembling hands, orders come through thunderous roar, footsteps pound the bloody shore. Empire dreams on distant shores, lips stood tall and rifles roared. The strength was never left unguarded, history burned and hearts were scarred. Tornadoes, fire rising higher, smoke above the waves so dire. Brothers fall, hear the call for crown and country standing tall. In blood and flame we carved our name on shores we never knew the same. Tornadoes, fire, hearts of wire, history burning funeral pyre. Trenches dug in rocky ground, silence shattered by each sound, but in fear in equal share, nightmares thick in choking air. A leader rose through chaos grim, turned defense to hope within, a nation forged in fire bright, identity born from thy hands at dawn in Ottoman pride, both sides scarred by crimson tide. Victory
papers signed in a quiet room, ink still wet with coming doom. Names became just numbered lines, silence packed between the sides. Suitcases held what we could keep. Lives collapsed in minutes deep. Windows shut and curtains tight. Neighbors watched us in the light. American streets and starry skies, but fear had painted truth with lies. Loyal hearts but borrowed shame. History turned cold and plain. Behind barbed wire flames rise higher, questions buried in the sand. Home was near, now filled with fear. Exiled in our promised land. We wore the flag, we bore the weight. Still they doubted what we knew. Behind barbed wire, silent fire. Tell me, what would you do? Dust storms swirl on desert ground. Guard towers watch without a sound. School bells ring through fenced-in yards. Childhood shaped by prison scars. Fathers quiet, mothers stand, holding hope in trembling hands. Citizens without a crime, trapped inside a wartime rhyme. Years would pass before the night spoke the truth of stolen light. Apologies came far too late. Justice crawled with cruel lies. Behind our flames rise higher, questions buried in the sand. Home was near, now filled with fear. Exiled in a promised land. We wore the flag, we bore the weight. Still they doubted what we knew. Behind barbed wire, silent fire. Tell me, what would you do? Rights once torn must be reborn when we take a final stand.
We shout aloud, no more display, no more turning friends away. Behind barbed wire, truth's desire lights the path
To brighter day. Black sand burns beneath our feet. Skyline glows with fire's heat. Still rain falls from up so high. Young men pray before they die. 19 days of ash and smoke. Every breath of battle spoke. Tunnels carved in island stone. Every inch we fought alone. Small died only
crossroads shaped by time and space. Empires came with flags so wide, leaving fragments side by side. Greek and Turkish voices rhyme, share old roots but split by time. History weighs on every stone, a land divided stands alone. Signatures beneath the pen, can ink heal one war tore then? Island between two worlds, where the ocean swells, two tales in one land. Oh, and I'm spinning round, holding fragile hands. Between the lines, between the signs, peace tries to be born. Island between worlds, where flags get curled and trust gets worn. Independence barely framed, freedom spoken, careful name. Promises with fragile thread, old distrust down never dead. The republic stands so bright, yet shadows like walls the night. Peace means more than signed decree, it grows inside you and me. Years would test what words began, through war's cruel cycle once again. Scale the waves, come every day, whispering there's another way. Island between two worlds, where the future swirls, balanced on belief. Peace takes time, but seeds can climb through the walls of grief. Between the lines, new hope shines. Let old wounds mend. Island between worlds, where broken hearts can grow again. Streets of Manila shining bright, candles flicker in the night. Years of silence broke with song. People waited far too long. Ballads, burning voices drown. Truth was lost, but courage found. Mothers stood in yellow rows, stronger than their darkest foes. No steel could stop a million feet marching down the city street. Roses placed Some fields have struggled through the years. A leader rose through storms and tears. Not loud and fire, not crowned or bright, but shaped the future cold and right. Factories rise, the skylines grow, markets tick in time's new flow. An open door to trade abroad, while iron walls still stand unflawed. Open door and iron wall, balance rises, shadows fall. Change the system, keep control. Build the future, guard the soul. Open door and iron wall. Can one nation hold it Villages turn to neon glow. Bicycles fade as planes now go from rice fields to the global stage. A different kind of change engage. Growth like fire spreads so fast. Opportunity made to last, but freedom drawn with careful line. The past still whispers through the time. Open door and iron wall, balance rises, shadows fall. Change the system, keep control. Build the future, guard the soul. Open door and iron wall. Can one nation hold it all? Pragmatism beats the pride. History walks with careful stride. Ideal bend but never break. Reforms the risk we choose to Open door and iron wall. Economic rise and fall. Cities climb to meet the sun. The transformation has begun. Open door and iron wall. A billion steps now hear the call. To the strain and rapid flame, nothing stays the same. Come on, fire! Latin guitar rhythm, ocean breeze, old radio static fading into music, and island force and fire and flame. Revolution rose to claim, decades led by one strong hand. History built on shifting sails, then a change beneath the light. A brother's ring faded from sight. New hands guiding through the haze, promises carved in cautious ways. Old posters worn by time's embrace, new downward stirring in their place. Between the old and what's reborn, Cuba stands within the storm. After Fidel creep with measured pace. State still holds its firm embrace. Small steps whispered in the night. Phones now glow with distant light. Change is slow where ghosts remain, where history's wounds still stain. Between the clash of want and need, between the doubt and planet seed. One youth dreams of foreign shores, one still waits by ancient doors to rhythms in one land, waiting for the next command. After Fidel, what tales will time compel? Between the echoes left behind. After Fidel, will hardened hearts rebel, or open to the winds of change? Island soul, torn but whole, still steady through the rain. Let our revolution learn to bend, getting men before the end. The time may turn, but not forget the stars that time has asked. Every shore must face the sea, reaching for what's yet to be. After Fidel, the future shell cracks beneath the sun. After Fidel, will voices slow or fade when all is done? Ivanhoe, make your start. The turning has begun. Waves rolling, waiting for loud. The story continues. Yeah! Streets of Benghazi lit by flame. Whispers turn to call my name. Decades under iron rule. Power hard and cold as cruel. Graffiti paints the broken wall. Echoes through the empty hall. Youth with nothing left to lose. History nuts, we make our choose. Phones held high like burning light. Voices shake the throne tonight. Nation stands on shifting sand, taking back in on command. Desert winds are rising high. Horizons burn against the sky. Storm across the golden dunes. Old flags torn by rebel tunes. Through the smoke and through the fire, we will climb up even higher. Desert winds will never die. We will fight, we will defy. Airstrikes cut the midnight air. Foreign hands are everywhere. Regimes may fall before the dawn, but chaos walks when they are gone. Statues crash on marble floors. Pieces harder than the wars. Victories cry uncertain sound. One came down, but chains unbound. Freedom grows in broken land. Power shifts from hand to remain. Kiev whispers every name. Barricades stand tall and steel. Citizens refuse to kneel. Flags are wrapped against the cold. Young and old, both brave and bold, choose between two different ways. Europe's light or darker days. Tension thick as winds are red. Truth is spoken in the square. Rubber bullets, tear gas rain. Frozen breath and burning pain. Winter on the square. Freedom in the air. Voices rise through frost so deep. Stand your ground. Hear the sound. No surrender in our keep. In the cold, we stand bold. History draws the line. Winter on the square. We declare this future will be Sirens wail through midnight sky. Fires go where heroes die. Dozens stood and paid the cost. Sacrifice now heaven's host. Governments may shake and fall when we answer freedom's call. Every revolution's turn leaves a lesson we must learn. East and west in fragile tread. Nations walk where angels tread. Through the smoke we see the dawn. Though the fight keeps moving on. Winter on the square. Hope beyond despair. Through the storm we hold the line. Through the loss, through the cross, we reclaim what's divine. Snow may fall, we stand tall under steel gray sky. Winter on the square, still there. We will never say goodbye. Winter on the square, millions watching through a screen, hearts aligned in one big dream. 7 minutes filled with fear. No one's hand is guiding here. Steel and cold in crimson light, dancing where no life takes flight. Parachute in alien breeze, dust erupts with silent ease. Wheels touch down on distant ground. Human hope is finally found. Across the void so dark and wide, a rover lands with Earth's pride. Red planet rising in the night. Horizons glow with golden light. Searching for the ancient rhyme. Across the stars we race through time. We reach beyond the great unknown. takes the air. Ingenuity beyond compare, proving flight on Mars is real, breaking limits steel by steel. This is more than dust and sand, future shaped by human hand. From cave